What's good, people? Today we have a special video. Shout out Overdrive. We have their latest product, the Overdrive controller. So this is a new Leverless style controller that they've released onto the market, and I think it's excellent. Down to the build quality, down to the pricing as well, down to the components. We're going to jump straight into it. So this controller is obviously a Leverless style controller. I want to bring to attention the build quality of this controller. So this controller is made of aluminium, and for me it's a good middle ground between being planted and also being light. And that's immediately the first thing I noticed when I picked up this controller was how light it was. But then when I put it on my lap to play with it, it was super planted. And if we flip it over, you can see that it has a fully felt bottom, so it's not going to go anywhere. It's very, very planted and stable. And not to mention, you have LEDs, so you can pick on the website. When you go to order it, you can actually pick what color you like. Now I chose the light blue, and that's just because I don't know, I just like the light blue, the look of it, so I ordered the light blue. But you can actually turn it off. As you can see, it's off now. Turn it back on with the button on the side. Yeah, you can turn the LEDs off if you're not a fan of the LED, or if it's just too bright, or I don't know. Personally, I don't know why you wouldn't have the LED on, but that's just it's personal preference at the end of the day. I think it's great that they give you the option to turn it on and off. Just a kind of quality of life thing. Another quality of life thing is actually the USB port. Personally, I prefer USB-C because you don't need to worry about which direction it goes in. You just literally plug it in, that's it. Thanks, Windows. So overall, I think the build quality is great. I love the buttons. And actually, I want to highlight one last thing before we jump into game and test it out, is the distance between the direction buttons and the attack buttons. Typically this would be a little bit closer together, and that's one complaint that a lot of people have, is that they feel like their hands are too cramped and they get, you know, fingers bumping into each other and stuff. So Overdrive has kind of solved that issue and slightly moved the direction buttons away from the attack buttons. Not drastically, because it still looks like the normal configuration, but if you pay attention, and this is what I mean, attention to detail in this brand is very good. Yeah, if you pay attention, you can see a slight gap between these three buttons and the attack buttons, and I personally prefer it this way. So before we jump into game, I know I said that before, but before we jump into game, I think also one thing that is very important is customer service. And personally, Overdrive has been the best customer service experience I've ever kind of had to deal with in terms of leverless style controllers in general, products in general. They really know their stuff and they are very interactive. So if you have questions about the controller, they are very responsive and they're very transparent about the product as well, which is something that I really do value in a company when they are, you know, pushing their product on the market. You know, they're very transparent and they're very nice people. So that is one thing that I do value when purchasing a product, is what's the customer service like. And with Overdrive, it's top notch. So definitely high scores in all departments, from the build quality to the components choices to the quality of life. You know, you have the LED switch, you've got the USB-C, you've got the side buttons as well. Excellent. I think everything's just excellent about the product. Even the price is excellent. As I said, this controller has the best PCB, so it has a Brook Fusion, so you're going to get PS5 compatibility natively, just plug and play. So very, very good. Okay, let's jump into some Ghost Battle on Tekken 8. So you can see some live gameplay and live usage of the controller. I'm going to pick Paul because unfortunately I can't play any of the other characters. I haven't spent time with them. So Paul it is. Let's pick Yakushima, why not?
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's see what Mishima Star has for us. Tekken King, wow, that's crazy. Alright, let's go.
Round one.
Let's go.
Fight.
Oof. Caught me with that electric. Caught me with it again, wow. He's button reading. 3 out of 3 electrics, that's crazy. The tracking! Wow, that has 360 tracking? What is that? Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the counter hits now. Another perfect?
Round three.
Come on, Mishima Star, let's go. Wow. tracking again is actually crazy. Okay, can we bring it back? Oh no. Ah. You know those pull down 4-2s?
Fight.
See if he gets up. Nice.
Final round. Fight.
Wow, he mashed. He ain't got the combos though. Okay. Minus 14. Ooh, bodied. Yeah, I like this controller a lot. I think it's really fun to play on, actually. Like, I'm actually smiling. So there, as you can see, really, really crisp movement. I really like this controller. There you have it. The Overdrive controller is, in my opinion, the best leverless style controller on the market. It actually surpasses my personal custom hitbox that I built for myself. It surpasses that. It's lighter, it's more, I don't know, it's something about just how planted it is, but how light it just, I don't know how they're doing it, I really don't. So it's excellent to see that a product like this on the market. And actually look, it's thin. It's not too kind of like the resistivity off the desk isn't too bad. It's very comfortable to play actually. So the size and the compactness of the controller is great. I really love it. So hope you enjoyed that kind of overview. Peace.